Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. On this video I'm going to be giving you my predictions for Manchester United's game against Leeds at Old Trafford. It's Wednesday night. So I'm going to go for the Manchester United win, and the score I'm going to go for 3-0. And the goal scorers I'm going to go with Marcus Rashford. I think Rashford, in fact, will get 2 goals. And the other goal scorer, I'm going to go with Bruno Fernandes. So that is your predictions. On another video, I'll be giving you my predicted 11 for this game. Manchester United do play Leeds twice in the space of a week. Manchester United are coming into this game on the back of a 2-1 win against Crystal Palace at Old Trafford. Reflecting on that win against Palace, it was 13 straight home wins for Man United. So if we beat Leeds on Wednesday, that will be 14 straight home wins. Against Palace at Old Trafford, Bruno Fernandes scored an early penalty. And Marcus Rashford scored yet again for Manchester United. You know, it was Rashford's 19th goal in all competitions. Not so long ago, Rashford got named Premier League Player of the Month for January. What a season he's enduring. Crystal Palace pulled a late goal back. The goal came from Jeffrey Schlupp. As you all know, Casemiro is banned for 3 games. So obviously he'll be missing both games against Leeds. Casemiro got sent off for grabbing Will Hughes by the throat. You know, Eric Ten Hag hit out at inconsistent refereeing, and he mentioned that Crystal Palace players should have been sent off. But to be honest with you, Casemiro is a big miss for Manchester United. Obviously, there's no Eriksen. Christian Eriksen is out with an ankle injury until April or early May. McTominay, he's been out with a knock. Donny van der Beek, he's out for the rest of the season with a knee injury. To be honest with you, I think Marcel Sabitzer will make his full debut in this game against Leeds. I think it will be Sabitzer alongside Fred in the centre midfield. You know, Sabitzer came on against Palace and made his Man United debut. We've got Sabitzer on loan until the end of the season. There's no option or obligation to buy. The reason we got Sabitzer was because of Christian Eriksen's injury below. And Martial has obviously been injured. You know, he's been hampered with injuries this season. Manchester United have won the last 4 games in a row in all competitions. Our last defeat came to Arsenal at the Emirates. Manchester United are 3rd in the league, 8 points behind Arsenal. So we can go 5 points behind them with a win against Leeds on Wednesday. The last time Leeds beat Manchester United was in the FA Cup 3rd round back in January 2010. it was 1-0. Jermaine Beckford scored. That was 13 years ago now. Manchester United did beat Leeds at Old Trafford last season 5-1. That was the opening day of last season. Man United beat Leeds 6-2 at Old Trafford the season before last. Beating them 4-2 at Ellen Road last season. Man United beat Leeds 4-0 back in pre-season in 2019. Manchester United beat Leeds in the League Cup 3-0 back in 2011. As for Leeds, their expectations this season is to just stay up. You know, Leeds are enduring a very poor season. They're nearly relegation zone. They're 17th. They've only won 4 games in the league this season so far. They've only won 1 of the last 10 league games. You know, Leeds lost their last game against Nottingham Forest 1-0. To be honest with you, it was a very good volley from Brennan Johnson. The players Leeds have got, they've got Rodrigo. Rodrigo is going to miss both games against Man United because he's out with injury. He's a big miss for Leeds because Rodrigo is a key player. Bamford, I'm expecting him to play. Bamford, he's a good player, you know. One of the best players Leeds have got. You know, he scores goals. He's just injury prone. And that's why Leeds have a lot of concerns about him. Leeds got Bamford from Middlesbrough for 10 million. That was with add-ons included. Wilfred Gnonto has really made an impact at Leeds. Leeds got him from FC Zurich. Somerville, he's now in Leeds' first team. Before he was playing for their under-23s. Sam Greenwood, you know, he's a good young player to be fair. Leeds recently signed Diego Monteiro. He's an academy player. Leeds got him from Servette. Leeds recently got Weston McKennie on loan from Juventus. Leeds do have an option to buy him for 30 million. He's a good player to be fair. He came on against Nottingham Forest and made his Leeds debut. Maximilian Wober has done well. Rutter has made an impact. Leeds, you know, spent around 80 million, haven't they? You know, in the January window and last summer. Luis Sinisterra, he's made an impact as well. They got Brendan Aronson, Mark Rocker. Leeds got him from Bayern Munich. Tyler Adams, I think he's just come back from injury not so long ago. Jack Harrison. At one point, Leeds had him on loan for like 3 seasons. Then Leeds got him permanently. Leeds got him from Man City. Liam Cooper, never rated him. Very poor player. A lot of Leeds fans have said he's poor. I think he's just come back from injury. Leeds are missing Stuart Dallas. You know, he's definitely a key player. Adam Forshaw's injured. He's another key player. Well, should I say was a key player. Don't think he's first choice now for Leeds. Hasn't been first choice for a while. Robin Koch. He played no part against Nottingham Forest because he was suspended. Luke Ayling is a very good centre-half. Junior Firpo, don't rate him. Leeds did get him from Barcelona. Pascal Struijk. Leeds United's #1 goalkeeper is Mayele. The second choice is Joe Robles. The third choice is Christopher Klassen. So that's a lot of the players Leeds do have. They have lost players as well. Not so long ago, they loaned Joe Gelhardt out to Sunderland. Leeds did initially get Joe Gelhardt from Wigan. They let Matthias Klitsch go last year. They made the right decision doing that because he lost his place in the Leeds team. Was it a few years ago they let Alioski go? They recently loaned Diego Llorente out to Roma. And Leeds did lose Calvin Phillips and Rafinha. They got around 80 million for them players. But to be fair, Leeds have replaced them. Phillips did go to City from Leeds and Rafinha went to Barcelona from Leeds. The Leeds manager is Jesse Marsh. He's under contract to Leeds until June 2025. He's been the Leeds manager for like a year now, or almost a year. He got appointed in as the Leeds manager in February last year. You got to say Jesse Marsh is under pressure, but maybe he needs more time because this has been his first full season as Leeds manager. Before Jesse Marsh, you know, he managed the likes of RB Leipzig. He was also an assistant coach at RB Leipzig. He managed Red Bull Salzburg before. You know, before managed New York Red Bulls and Montreal. So there you go. You know, Jesse Marsh was the one that replaced Marcelo Bielsa. Because was it last season Leeds sacked Marcelo Bielsa. But Bielsa, don't forget, won Leeds the championship. That was their first trophy in 28 years. And in his first season in the Premier League as Leeds manager, Bielsa got Leeds a 9th placed finish. You know, Leeds were out of the top flight for 16 years. You know, they got relegated back in 2004 and then obviously came back up to the Premier League in 2020. Manchester United, like I've said, have done transfer business with Leeds before. Revert back to a lot of years ago, got Eric Cantona off them. Man United paid just £1 million. We got Rio Ferdinand off them years ago. Man United paid £30 million for him. Don't forget Smith left Leeds a long time ago to go to Manchester United. So there you go. But yeah, Man United do play Leeds at Ellen Road on Sunday. As you all know, Man United takeover bids are expected this week. There's been interest from the US, Middle East and Asia, but it said the Glazers are unlikely to receive the desired 6 billion to 8 billion price tag. Sir Jim Ratcliffe's been interested in buying the club now for quite some time. There's been rumours that he's put a first bid in. You know, the Glazers have got to go. They've been a massive issue at the club for such a long time. They really, really have. And that explains why United fans have been protesting against the Glazers for such a long time. They've owned the club for 17 years. They bought the club for around 800 million back in 2005. You obviously know the news already regarding Mason Greenwood. Don't really need to go through that again. But on my next video, I'm going to give you an update on some transfer news. Going to give you some news on Victor Osimhen. I'll speak with you about Harry Kane as well, so join me for that. So anyway guys, everything's updated. Drop your comments, likes on the channel if you do consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless.